The former First Minister is due to appear on ITV's general election coverage next month. And Scottish Conservative Deputy Leader Megan Gallagher says voters can ensure she has a terrible time live on air. The SNP are being found out at this election. Most Scots have always opposed their obsession with ripping us out of the UK, but even previous supporters are deserting them, and no wonder. Their dreadful record in government isn't much of an argument for independence. They've neglected basic priorities like our NHS, schools, justice system and council services. They've introduced a long list of abysmal policies: the reckless gender ID bill, the illiberal Hate Crime Act, a botched bottle return scheme, and a ban on wood-burning stoves. They created a gigantic black hole in public finances and imposed savage cuts, yet they've had the biggest block grants in history and have made us the highest taxed part of the UK. But it's not enough for them to lose a few seats and have a disappointing election. This is a golden opportunity to hand the Nats a crushing defeat and stop their independence obsession for good. Tithing down their tally of Westminster seats would be the beginning of the end for John Swinney and his government. But that won't be easy. While the SNP are down, they're not yet out. In key seats up and down the country, the only party that can beat them on July 4th is the Scottish Conservatives. We're not just the official opposition at Holyrood, but the only effective opposition. Labour and the Lib Dems voted with the SNP on some of their most damaging policies, including gender reform, tax rises and hate crimes. Like the Nats, they want to turn off the taps in the North Sea, endangering tens of thousands of jobs and one of the most important parts of Scotland's economy. In the seats where it's a straight fight, a nail-bitingly close one, between the Scottish Conservatives and the SNP, Labour and the Lib Dems don't stand a chance. The SNP will claim a mandate for independence. A vote for one of the smaller parties, such as Reform, is even more of a waste. Worse than a waste, in fact, because a vote for anyone other than the Scottish Conservatives, or failing to vote at all, isn't just pointless. It might as well be support for the SNP. They are counting on every abstention, protest vote or support for no hope as to allow them to squeeze in. And if they manage that, even by a hair's breadth, they will claim it is a mandate for independence. Nicola Sturgeon is providing television commentary on election night. That's the result she wants, and it's the claim she will undoubtedly make. She must not get the satisfaction. If pro-union voters unite behind the Scottish Conservatives in those key seats, they will help prevent it. Instead, she would have to face a TV audience while her party collapses, knowing that her policies destroyed the SNP's support, and put paid to the independence cause for good.